He's a top scholar of the 100. He comes to us from Americas High School in Las Cuevas. He did a great job. Mr. Isaiah Iturralde.
Beautiful faces out here. So before I begin, I would like to thank those who came on my behalf today. For friends and family, I would not be here if not for the unconditional love and support and love you've all given to me. You're all the reason I push myself every day, the reason I maintain that positive outlook on life, and in general, the reason I have a strong compassion and will. It lies within me, and it's because of you guys. You've had that influence. So everybody here, on my behalf, thank you. It is amazing to be standing here as one of the top scholars of the district, and I am proud to represent my school, Americas High School. School brothers. So just a round of applause for Ms. Burrows. S.I.S.D, family and friends, but most importantly, myself. Never would I have imagined for myself to be in this position that I currently reside. I'd be lying if I said it came without difficulty. The road of my own successes has been strongly overshadowed by feelings of exhaustion, doubt, and a willingness to quit. But through all, I was granted the strength that pushed me to my highest limits that tested that faith and ability to persevere. Now, what is perseverance? According to Webster's dictionary, perseverance is the continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. Difficulty, failure, and opposition. To all the present scholars, think about those three terms. We have all taken a class we found to be difficult. We persevered. We have all found failure in something, whether that be sports-related, school-related, or self-related. We persevered. We have all felt opposition at our feet, and we stood tall. And yes, we persevered. In other words, each of you, including myself, we all have our own story. And I want to share mine with you today to emphasize the importance of persistence and why it is extremely vital to never give up. At a very young age, I was forced to adapt to the circumstances life brought to me. I had to learn to fend for myself and do so very quickly. Through the majority of my life so far, I've grown independent. Now I am aware that I'm still very young and we will all go through struggles in life. But I strongly believe there is no rock bottom like the one I experienced in this time. In the past 2 years alone, I have lived in 8 different homes with 4 other families outside of my own. I would go to sleep each night unsure if that roof would be permanent. Despite these obstacles, the last 2 years, I courageously tackled the rigor of dual, credit, and advanced courses. My stress levels were at their highest. I lost sleep, I lost focus, but by far the worst feeling to a large degree was I lost hope. Physically, mentally, every day was an internal battle. No matter the direction, it seemed no matter where I turned, it was always a dead end. It's the ugliest feeling ever. This is why my strength, my perseverance is something that I will always praise myself for. I let life play its course and willed myself together. It was time to address the elephant in the room and make a mindset-changing decision. I could be the person who uses their failures as an excuse to why they aren't at a certain destination because of this, or why they aren't there because of that. We all know those types of people. Or I could choose to not wallow in self-pity and put me in a position to make something out of myself in my future. Who do you think I chose to be? That is my point. Our circumstances, our problems, and our past, they don't define who we are or who we will become. The decision is inevitably our own. It is what separates the strongest souls from the weak. John D. Rockefeller said, and I quote, "I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as a quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature." In my vast amount of disappointments and hopeless times, I chose to be the light to guide me through my own darknesses. I strived for better. It was the only way I could put an end to the cycle that I'd grown a part of. I am living proof. It is the reason I am here today, and the reason I am fortunate to also be a Terry Scholar. We are all the masters of our own fate. All of us. We will plant the seed that will leave a footprint for future generations to come. Every single decision we make today from this point on will influence our direction, our fate. And from the looks of it, we're already taking those necessary steps. You guys did it. There is never a situation we can't overcome, and through strength and through faith, through determination and perseverance, we can overcome anything, almost anything, even the unbearable. We have not allowed ourselves to be defeated by life's constant tramples, and that won't start today, it won't start tomorrow, or any day after that. There will be challenges, there will be bad days, but as long as we keep pushing, we will and forever will succeed. Thank you.
I'm going to take a chance on this one, okay? I haven't practiced, we hadn't rehearsed this, go ahead and grab a seat. I didn't know your story. I really didn't know your story, but it's very, very inspirational. I know of at least 2 people that have helped you get where you're at right now. Can we ask the supporters of S.I.S.D to please stand? Those family members, those people that have extended their help. There's one there. Who's that gentleman in the purple?
That is
Mr. Juarez, you're awesome. Stay standing. Mr. and Mrs. Quiroz, you guys are amazing. Thank you. And then the counseling team from Americas High School. Can you all please stand?
Woo!
Ms. Juarez, can you please stand? Good. Just keep standing. Stay standing. I'm going to do something in a second. Mr. and Mrs. Morales, are you back there somewhere? Where are they at? There you are. Thank you. All right, this just goes to prove, and Dr. Espinosa says it time and time again, it takes more than just a village to raise a child. It takes your peers, it takes parents, it takes guardians, friends, family. It takes a counseling team, teachers, amazing principals, just the amazing support program. Without you, I don't think he'd be here where he's at right now. So thank all of you for being here tonight. Tell you what, let's all those people that we brought up, if you can please come and stand with Isaiah, and you'll stand over here to the side because there are so many of you. If all of our parents can please come and stand behind your scholars so that we can pledge the oath.
Thank you.
Come on up, and Isaiah, if you want to bring that huge support group that you have with you, and we'll just stand right here at the podium.